Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go here in London. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
The Jaguars, first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Here's Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the Rams' 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Out to his right. And he will score! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Rams nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second down, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars. His guys set to take over once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. They begin to... the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chris Paul Jr. in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Jared first getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Lawrence. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 10-yard line.
Stafford now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's strange. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark them off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. Lawrence now. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's bursting goal coming up.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the
Now Lawrence.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Second down, Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. With that, let me give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Now here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Stafford
Brings
now
up
on second down.
3.
Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Rams, first down.
On play action, it's Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 4.
Now it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's taken in by Higbee. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for a Rams.
They'll run it with Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
Second and 3.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Second quarter now.